tried to show you which one to tie together with the different colors. Repeat until the crystal fits.
Three things you did not know about your crystals. Some places will try to sell you fake crystals, so you have to know how to pick them. They should be cold in temperature, and you should be able to feel a little bit of energy off of them when you place your hand over top. If they're room temp and they just feel generally wrong, don't buy that. Losing your crystals is actually a good thing. We've all had that one crystal that literally disappeared all of a sudden. Yeah, that's probably because you didn't need it anymore or you had enough of whatever it offered. Just like they can make you physically feel good, they can also make you physically feel bad. If you notice that when you wear your crystal, you get a headache or some other physical issue, 9 times out of 10, it's giving you that issue because you do not need it. It's physically pushing itself away from you so that you don't use it anymore.
Oh God, what is that?
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Alright guys, you do know that there's no actual Candy Mountain, right?
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Yeah. That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is big and wide, if
Crystals I have at the entrance to my home and why. Rose quartz to welcome loving, uplifting, and harmonious energy. Black tourmaline to ward off negative vibes and to create a protective shield around our home. I also keep black tourmaline at every single entrance. Citrine to attract and welcome in abundance, wealth, and positive vibes only. Selenite to cleanse our aura when we walk in the door so we don't bring any negative vibes home with us. Selenite also shifts and cleanses the energy in your home to keep it running at a high frequency. We keep incense burning at our front door, always smells yummy, and also another cleansing method for anyone walking in and out. And the Nazar charm behind our door to ward off the evil eye and keep us spiritually safe.
Can someone please explain to me why women want rocks?
Rock smooth, rock small, rock cute, sometimes rock shiny, rock nice. Most important, rock projectile weapon.
Good morning and welcome back to Crystals with C. Today, let's talk about carnelian. Carnelian is this really pretty orange stone, and it's another member of our quartz family. A great way to tell if your carnelian is real is to make sure that the colors come in clouds, and if you hold it up to the light, it'll be pretty translucent around the edges, but a little bit darker in the middle. Carnelian is a really positive, motivating stone, so this is a good one to keep on you if you're trying to enhance your creativity or stay motivated. For those reasons, as well as the fact that carnelian is really great at helping you to be confident and well-spoken, I think this is a perfect stone to keep on you if you have a presentation for class or something like that that you're nervous about. And for those of you who struggle with wandering thoughts during meditation, this is a really good one to use if you want to stay focused. Carnelian can also be really helpful for moving past blockages and attuning to your life's purpose here on Earth. Basically, carnelian can really help you to be intentional, insightful, and productive. What do you want to learn about next? If you haven't yet, please go check out my stickers on Etsy. Thank you so much, link in my bio.
I've brought you a gift.
What is it?
It's a crystal. Nothing more. But if you turn it this way, look in.
I'm at the farmer's market and I stumble upon this crystal place. It's called Kodiak Hollow. And I'm like, oh, these are cute. I've been wanting a crystal for our house, but I didn't know this is like serious business. So I'm like, tell me about your crystals. I said, is there a starter pack? And he's like, no, like you have to like look at them and like see which one speaks to you. So this one like spoke to me, and the way to find out if it's your crystal, you put it in your receiving hand, your left hand, and you go like this, and if you start going backwards, then it's not for you, and if you go forward, that's your crystal. So I got this one, I'm holding it, and I felt myself start to go back. So he's like, yeah, that's not your crystal. He's like, so you just have to like take your time and like look at the other ones. So you go like this, and I started to go forward. So it was my crystal, and I think I'm into crystals now.
I found my cat resting with my crystals.
So how do I use these things? Once you've acquired and cleansed your crystals, the next step is to activate or program them. Doesn't matter which term you use, either term means that you're setting the intention to it, you're ascribing meaning to it, and you're clarifying its purpose to yourself. But like how? I'll show you, but watch carefully because it's gonna be quick. This is gonna make me feel less depressed. It's really all it takes. The important part is that you're putting thought into it and paying attention to the way that it influences the way that you think and the way that you act. It's really just all about mindfulness and training your brain to think the way that you want it to. However, for some people this is more effective if you put more time and effort into the activation process itself. A lot of the time when I'm connecting with a new crystal, I'll write a short mantra that I'll learn to associate with it. For example, with this lepidolite, I might say something like, I'm making an active effort to live a happier lifestyle. And then I'll repeat that until it just pops into my brain every time I look at it. And then boom, activated.
Here is one interesting way to tell quartz from glass. Quartz has an interesting property called triboluminescence, so if you strike a piece of it against something else, it will flash. To test this, all you have to do is go to a dark room and strike your two crystals together, and if you see a flash of light, you can know for a fact it's not glass. So let's test this.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call it.
What? You fuckers. You fuckers. You motherfucker. I will rain hellfire upon you.
Want to find out if your crystals have been dyed? Crystals are dyed to make them brighter and more attractive. The most commonly dyed stones are quartz, howlite, lapis, and agate. To test if your crystal is dyed, apply acetone with a cotton swab. If there's color on the swab, it was dyed. Look for dye collecting in the cracks and pits in the stone. For howlite, chip a piece off or break it in half. If it's white inside, it was dyed.
This right here is a very common misconception that's been going around with moldavite, especially since this whole craze is gone. Moldavite is actually great for your mental health. It's a confidence booster. It's one of the highest vibrational frequency crystals on Earth. And so it helps you to, especially when you're wearing it right around your throat chakra and around your heart chakra, it helps you to speak your truth and helps you to speak your mind. That's very helpful for people with mental health issues that sometimes have problems advocating for themselves. I, for one, have not been a very good advocate for myself when it comes to my mental health care. So, since wearing moldavite, I have found that I am a little bit more confident in speaking about what my needs are versus what I'm currently receiving. Another thing to take into account, moldavite has a very high vibrational frequency, and what that means is that it's atoms. On the molecular level, it vibrates much higher than other things that are earth-based. So with that, lots of moldavite users tend to find it has a strong transformative property because it's raising your vibrational frequency to the frequency of moldavite. Sidebar, vibrational frequencies and energy work like that is a whole nother beast that works in conjunction with crystals, but you don't need to do that in order to use crystals. Moldavite is not dangerous. However, it can help you manifest. So, let's say you buy moldavite with the intentions, maybe not, purposefully set, but your intention and your mindset is that by bringing moldavite into your life, you're bringing chaos into your life. That will then be manifested by the higher vibrational frequencies of the moldavite brought into your life. It's not a beginner's stone because there's a lot that goes into it. And there's things I'm still learning about every single day. But what I will confidently say is that if you've bought moldavite and have lost somebody or a friend or a relationship or your car or anything like that after you bought moldavite, it's not the crystal's fault. I'm not angry at anybody for coping in the ways that they cope. I am not the gatekeeper of crystals. I am not the moral authority when it comes to moldavite. Honestly, I'm not even Czech, so you should be asking people from that country for more information since it's more deeply rooted in their culture. I've been on my moldavite journey for about 6 months now. It's different for everybody, but I also have a background in magic.